Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cincinnati Reds taking on the St. Louis Cardinals. Pitch coming your way next. So just about set now. And today's starter, it's Sonny Gray, singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes them out. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. That one finds the zone, and we're underway from St. Louis.
First pitch, 7:15.
There's a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
That one missed.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Yeah, the 1-2 misses to even the count. And that one upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. In the air, right side. Nootbaar makes the grab. One up, one down. Here's the lineup for the Reds. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Will Benson.
This guy had an on-base percentage of over 400 last month. That's just telling you he's taking his walks, he's getting his knocks, he's finding some holes. Everything just going really well for him right now. But don't overlook the fact that that happens because he's having consistently good at-bats.
Gavin Lux, the next to hit, takes ball 1. 1 out, base is empty. And another ball.
2-0.
Foul ball.
That's a ball. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
We got full count.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Ellie De La Cruz went with the sweeper for the strike. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
his head to the backstop. Lux into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Nobody on defense feels great right now. The pitcher feels responsible for missing so far outside, and the catcher wishes he could have done more to try to stop it.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That's the first curve we've seen today, and it shouldn't be the last.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And now here is Tyler Stevenson.
1-0.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And that one clips the corner. And there's the ball.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
And that's too high. Spencer Steer in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. And that gets the inside corner for a strike. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Lux on at second with 2 down. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Now Spencer Steer and a swing and a miss.
Pitchers always face a dilemma trying to figure out how to attack this guy. He went with the breaking ball right there, but it feels like that approach might be playing with fire. He loves to go after pitches with a wrinkle in it.
Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets to it on the first. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And that's that. Red strand a couple. Now the Cardinals will see what they can do. There's no score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in St. Louis, on the hill and coming off a great start, Brady Singer.
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking the mound. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
Swing and a ground ball. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Not every base hit is a liner into the gap, just like not every strikeout's a perfect slider down and away. I mean, right there, he just put the ball in play on the ground and gave it his all to get down to first for the knock.
Brendan Donovan, the next to hit, looking to rebound from Wednesday's game where he was 0 for 5. That one close, ruled the ball. 1-0. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground, 2 ball. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Now it's Ivan Herrera. And that drops in for a strike. Two outs, base is empty. That one ripped right center field. This one could be trouble. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Here's Nolan Gorman.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure this team is chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Missed with a changeup. Ball one. Swing and a miss. Runner at second, two down.
2-2 to count.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
Man at second. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He makes the grab, and that will end the inning. So the Cards are kept quiet through one. On to the second from St. Louis on the show. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. Gray back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Up and in. It's a ball and two strikes. Goes down looking.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Jose Trevino stands in now and watches strike one. Gray, he gets a lot of swing and miss, and he keeps the ball in the yard. Not to mention the fact, not too many hits either. And delivers outside. Even some of the best guys in the sport are going to give up home runs from time to time, and he's an exception.
Yeah, and even with those home runs, if you're
that one way inside.
2 balls, 1 strike.
No score here in the second. You look at what the elite guys do. They strike hitters out, they limit walks, and they limit the ball going out of the park. Swings and misses. And the count is even 2-2.
Yeah, all you want is a guy like that. Take the ball every 5th day, go out there, hand it over to the bullpen, perhaps in the 7th inning or later.
Way inside, gets out of the way. Fans There's another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Jake Fraley in the box now. No balls and a strike. That clips the zone. 0-2. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit, maybe spread out, but he got the job done right there.
Here's Garrett Hampson.
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
And that's a little bit high. Ball 1. Two outs. Fastball is outside. That's down and in.
3.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. Flied to right his first time. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Fraley headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single on the board first. It's 1-0.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
First and second, 2 outs. Gavin Lux, the next to hit for the Reds. Fastball for a strike. Late on that fastball.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this next pitch. Get yourself out of the jam, back into the dugout.
Hampson over at second. Friedel on at first with 2 down.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's outside,
that's a ball.
and it's 2-2. Headed towards the corner, and it stays fair. 1 run across, coming home. Now a relay to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 3-0.
He went up there and got it with 2 strikes. I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there, coming back in that at bat.
So runner at second, 2 down. Ellie De La Cruz, the next to hit for the Reds. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1. Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Donovan settles under it and makes the catch. And that is that. But 3 score in the inning. 2 of them on this 2-run double. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. bottom half of inning
Leading
number
off for the
2.
Cardinals,
So now it's Nolan Arenado.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That's to third, and it goes just foul. Nolan Arenado at the plate. Arenado, guy who delivers big-time power at the dish and will probably go down as one of the greatest defensive third basemen of all time. And speaking of that defense, it's hard to imagine that in high school, Arenado shared the left side of the infield with another elite defender, Matt Chapman, at El Toro High School in California. He goes down looking.
Batting sixth.
And now the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one.
0-1's the count.
To the right side. Over to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
Jordan Walker in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That one hammered, but pulled foul. And takes low for ball 1.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. They trail in this one 3-0. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Popped up. Hellman. And makes the grab. And a quick out, number 1.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
And here's the first baseman, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1 so far. Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. 2 down. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens.
Ball.
Benson, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2016. And he hits a ground ball right side, and foul ball. And that's through there for a strike. And the count 1-2. That's a
2-2
ball.
the count.
Tried the sweeper. And that one is inside. Just a slow ground ball this time. Throws to first in time. That's out number 3. Offense held in check there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals nothing. And we're back. Here's Jared Kelman.
St. Louis center fielder Jared Kelman.
On the ground right side to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
So digging in, Michael Hellman. First
Inside,
offering, and it
ball
just misses. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And now the lineup turns over with one away.
Now batting.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that's going to bang against the wall. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now the number 2 hitter, Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And that gets down into the gap. Run comes in from second, and it's a 1-run game.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He got a pitch he could drive, but he didn't get too excited like a lot of guys do and pull off the baseball. Really good timing all the way through the swing, and the barrel was so on playing with the ball. Easy drive into the gap for that double.
1 out, runner at second. Pereira will hit next. That one finds the corner, and it's 0-1. Donovan over at second, 1 down. Grounds one to short. De La Cruz throws to first in time.
Now batting. Second baseman
Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals.
Gorman.
First time up was a pop out. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Tying run in scoring position here in the last half of the 3rd. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first. Inning over, and it could have been worse. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to inning number 4. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here in St. Louis, here's Jose Trevino.
Jose Trevino.
Up the middle, Wynn. Handles, throws to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Now batting, right fielder Jake Fraley.
Now it's the right fielder, Jake Fraley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That's in for a strike. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
That's hard hit on the line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Around first and hustling for second.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. 1 out, runner at second. Garrett Hampson getting ready to hit. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Next pitch is outside. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Fernandez, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Leahy getting cranked up as well. 1 out and a runner at second. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. And that's just foul. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Just missed the inside corner, and that's ball 3.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to, he's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Sonny Gray will depart, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching.
Tank
for the
Pence
Cardinals.
gets the ball now.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And now the center fielder, T.J. Friedel.
I got the key. Y'all should just follow my lead.
And there's a strike.
Well, in this situation with runners on, you've got to get ahead in the count so that you can dictate the rest of the at-bat. Nice job right there.
Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Hit in the air, right field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Baseman, Gavin Lux.
Here's the third baseman, Gavin Lux.
A chance for more damage right here. A couple of RBIs for him in his last AB.
And a curve is down and in.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Fought off foul. And that one fouled off. Next pitch misses. 2-2. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, a hit, 2 left. And midway in the 4th, it's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Nolan Arenado.
That one called a strike. 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and nipped it into the gap. At that point, probably no question in his mind that he was going for 2. That's just a great feeling.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Lars Nootbaar. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Arenado leads off second with nobody out. Next pitch is downstairs.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. This one in the air. Singer pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker now at the plate. Grounded out his first time up. That pitch gets the inside corner. Strike 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. The next offering misses. 1-2 to count. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Just missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Comebacker to the mound. in plenty of time to first. That's it out.
Up next for the Cardinals, center fielder, Jared
Kelnick next up for the Cardinals.
Well, there's a reason why he's at the bottom of the order, struggling as of late, but a knock here would be a huge lift for him and for his team.
Swings through that one.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Right side, hard hit. To first. And that is the inning. No runs, one hit, a double, no errors, and one man left. We're headed to the fifth. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here in St. Louis, here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
Hence, back to work. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That one missing inside. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Outside low, and the count's full. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Tyler Stevenson, the next to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offer.
0-1's the count.
Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth.
That's out.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
They say it went.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Hit in the air, center field. Kelnick gets under it. And it's caught for the out.
Up next for Cincinnati, first base.
2 down, base is empty. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. And a foul ball. And the 0-1. And that is out of play. Two outs. Way inside, and that hit him. He had two strikes on him, and he hit him. Will Benson, the next to hit for the Reds.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and one left on. Home half of the fifth coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Back here at Busch Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the first baseman, Michael Hellman. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses across to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Good arm side run to that same side hitter right there. Very difficult to put that ball in the air or get through it. Just bores in on the hands.
Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. Here's a swing and a line drive and a base hit into right field. So a man aboard now with one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Brendan.
And now Brendan Donovan. That one the other way, and it's just foul. That was close. Line drive caught. Oh, the throw is wild.
Now batting, catcher, Ivan Herrera.
And now Ivan Herrera. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Man on second, two down. Ground ball right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 5 innings complete. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jose Trevino. First pitch misses. Action in the pen down there. Kyle Leahy getting ready to go. King getting loose as well. Swinging a foul straight back. The 1-1. On the ground out to short. Fires across the diamond. One up, one down.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
And now the right fielder, Jake Fraley. Fraley, in his 5th season, 29 years old. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. Right through there for a strike. Short hop liner, handled it short. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting, second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Garrett Hampson, the next to hit for the Reds. Check swing, and he went. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4, 5, 6 coming up. It's the Reds 3 and the Cardinals 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Nolan Gorman.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come. Scared to box there, run to get the from the area was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's division, everybody in competition on the same mission. Somebody this, don't nobody take position.
And he takes one right on the black. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that should be extra bases. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Well, that was an important at bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. Now a pretty big at bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 1 for 2. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Ball 1 there. With the tying run at second here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground. But that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Battling here as he fouls it away. No outs. Runner on second.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Lars Nootbaar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
High fly ball down the left field line. And there's one down.
Now batting, right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Now up for St. Louis, Lars Nootbaar. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Intentional walk coming here, and that sets up the double play possibility with one away and runners at first and second.
Next for the Cardinals, designated hitter
Jordan Walker will hit next.
Walker.
Walker having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot. Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Ball one. Next offering is downstairs.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
On the ground to the left. Down the line, and it's foul. Caught him looking for the K.
No, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Here's the center fielder, Jared Kelman. He's grounded out a couple of times. Just missed. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Two outs. Michael Hellman in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the right-hander's 3-1. And they're all loaded up.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
2 outs, bases full. And here's the first baseman, Michael Hellman. And now Terry Francona makes his way out of the dugout towards the mound, and he'll make a change. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Reds, Scott Barlow.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
And there's a strike.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting because of tendencies a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one ripped to left. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall and foul ground. As they score a pair on the play.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an automatic double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next hitter to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
So 2 down. Mason Wynn getting ready to hit. Yeah, that's fouled off. And a breaking ball misses outside. Two aboard, 2 outs. And that misses. And a count 2-1.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
On the ground to first, and a foul ball. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 outs. That one just misses.
Well, as a pitcher, when you make a big pitch down around the knees and don't get the call, it'll eat at you out there. So some handle it a little bit better than others. And right here, clearly letting the ump hear it a little bit.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he grounds one to the right side. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. He will score. And they lead by 3.
Big one there as he drives in a couple of runs. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
2 outs. Runner on first. Brendan Donovan. Next up for the Cardinals. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1. Win off of first with 2 away. And it's fouled away. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Lux makes the catch, and that is that. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We're through 6 full. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, John King. He last pitched 2 days ago. So digging in, TJ Friedel.
Center fielder, TJ Friedel.
First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, these Reds, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Knee high, that's in for a strike. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Well, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me, it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your 2-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss, as you did right there.
And here is Gavin Lux. And that's down and away. And that's downstairs and outside. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
2 balls, 1 strike. Ball 3.
And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much
Now
gifted
batting,
him first base with a quick free pass.
Next for Cincinnati, Ellie De La Cruz. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
0-1 now. That's a little bit low.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Had a good eye there.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Man at first, 1 away. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Donovan coming on. Pulls it in on the run. 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tyler Stevenson. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. Pitch misses outside. And that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
This to third. Arenado gets it to first. Out number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 3. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
Catcher Ivan Herrera.
I feel so dangerous when I become free. Even on days when I get lost, I'm right where I wanna be. It's not a thing that I should. It's not a moment I regret. Now I'm waking. Now I'm waking. I see for myself.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Luis May.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now I got to let it out now.
On the ground to short. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
Now batting, second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Nolan Gorman digs in now. 1 for 3. Hard hit right side. Hampson on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Here's Nolan Arenado. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Nootbaar stands in now and watches strike 1. Arenado, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. On the inside corner for called strike 3. So one left for the Cardinals, but they still lead it 6-3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. JoJo Romero.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Spencer Steer.
Spencer Steer.
First pitch, and he just misses.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
That one fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Stays alive. Oh, that plunked him. And that's now twice he's been hitting this one.
Leading off of the red.
So up next, Will Benson. 0 for 3 in this one. Right side. Throws to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Here's the Reds catcher, Jose Trevino. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. And a foul ball. Man at second. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Good sinker low in the zone right there, and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
In now for the Reds, Jake Fraley.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
First pitch, not close. Yeah, big swing and a miss. Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. Just missed. And look out. That one gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one. Garrett Hampson now at the plate.
Second baseman, Garrett Hampson.
Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Santiago Espinal. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corners. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single, and now just a 2-run deficit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
First and second, 2 outs. TJ Friedl, the next to hit for the Reds, known for his late-inning heroic. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Connor Joe, a critical at-bat in this game for him. Ball 1, no strikes.
1-0.
Two on, 2 outs.
Ball, that's in.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nootbaar on the move. Squeezes it, and that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's a 2-run lead now at 6-4. Back after this on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. Now it's the DH, Jordan Walker. May back to work. That one ripped, but foul.
You know, these Cardinals, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. Everything seems to be clicking, and the 6 extra base hits in the game kind of tells you everything you need to know. They're not getting fooled up there at all.
Ripped on a line. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. And that's a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Kelnick, the next to hit. Walker at second with nobody out. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area. Well, Boog, it becomes pretty difficult as a teammate when a guy's struggling like this. You don't know if you want to go up and tell him to keep swinging it, or if you want to give him his space, what exactly he needs. But right now, it's clearly a struggle for him, and you're just hoping that somehow, some way it'll click, and he can get out of this as quickly as possible.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner at second. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering is fouled back. Line drive. Base hit. And out to a board.
That's a good job right there. You got 2 strikes on you. Just got to battle.
Shortstop, Mason.
Runners in the corners here, 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike. First and third, 1 down. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To Elliott, second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. So no runs on 2 base hits. No errors, and 1 left on base. 9th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 6 and the Reds 4. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Ryan Helsley.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball. And we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Lutz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Helsley measures 6 feet 2 inches, 30 years old now, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering way upstairs.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And it remains 2-2.
We got a full count.
Grounded to Gorman. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
De La Cruz batting with 1 down, takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Foul ball there. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Don't see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Stevenson at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. The Reds down to their final strike. Two down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
I'd say you're lying if you say you don't feel a 5-game losing streak. This W definitely helps them relax a little bit and take some of the pressure off from it going to a 6, 7, or even an 8-game losing streak.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide.